Today, I woke up feeling the need to encourage someone who may be going through a tough time. As I continue to grow as a young man, my understanding on the principles of season has been taking deep roots based on what I observe around myself. Scanning through life with the lens of an optimist, I have observed the rich become poor, the poor become rich, the servant becoming the leader, and vice versa. Life in general has its own way of teaching us certain things or certain lessons irrespective of how good or bad you've been. The sun rises on both good and evil. It rains on both the just and unjust. I'm not perfect and I've had some awesome days. Nevertheless, sometimes certain things happen and I wonder what exactly could be going wrong. Today's video is an encouraging piece to the one who may be going through a tough time, to someone overwhelmed about the changing scenes of life. I have something worth your time and I hope I'll have a positive impact on your life at the end of this video. My name is Resident Dr. Frederick Acquah and I welcome you to this channel. To my new subscribers, thank you for joining this platform. Here we talk on faith, principles, and medicine. I hope this video finds you well. Let's go. Welcome back. During my time in Ghana, West Africa, I appreciated two seasons, the dry season and the wet season. Yet, this was taken over by 4 seasons when I immigrated into the United States: winter, spring, summer, and fall. At the time of recording this video, it's the fall season and Hurricane Ian just did its damages to Florida and other states. And we in New Jersey are just feeling the effect of the strong winds and heavy rainfalls. As seasons come and go, so does changes happen in every individual's life. Seasons may take months. However, in an individual's life, things may happen or may occur within seconds. One day things may be going well, the next thing there's a switch, there's a change to things going the wrong way. King Solomon puts it this way: for everything there is a season. There's a time for every purpose or activity under the heaven. Though there may be a time for every activity on earth, change is not always easy, especially if it's into the unknown or something that others have had difficulty overcoming. Going to a Caribbean medical school was a big change for me. So was becoming the chief resident in my internal medicine program. How you handle change can lengthen the time you spend wallowing in the fear of uncertainty. What time do you find yourself in today? The good thing about seasons is that it does not last forever. It comes and goes. So no matter difficulty you may be going through, I want to assure you today that it will not last. Whether family issues, marital issues, financial issues, political issues, social unrest, it will not last. If you're sick today, it's just for that season. It will not last. If you're broke, it's just for that season. I can imagine the bills piling up, but I want to assure you that it's just for a season. Your season of plenty is coming if you've made the necessary investment and plan. I give much respect for people who have failed several times but keep fighting. Know that having the right attitude during difficult times makes a big difference. Also, having the right belief system can take you far. To my fellow medical residents, are you having a hard time upholding your role as a new leader? Are you having difficulties with the demand expected of you in your intern year? The medical students, especially those that go to Caribbean medical schools, are you having a hard time passing that exam to earn your eligibility to graduate? Even those that graduated and were not able to secure a spot during the residency application last year, guess what? The cycle is back. It's a new season. It is your time. It's your time to earn your spot. Despite how bad you've fallen, I believe that you'll be able to rise again and overcome the odds. As bad times come and go, so does good times. So I want you to take every moment to enjoy the good times when they come. Enjoy the successes, enjoy the achievements, enjoy the new contract you're getting. Enjoy the good times. When the bad time comes, at least you've already made preparation to go through it. But I want you to know that going through a hard time is just to prepare you for your next stage in life. Going through hard times is to prepare you for the next season. I have come to understand that going through tough times humbles us not to rely on ourselves all the time. Going through tough times can also evaluate how strong your core is, how strong your foundation is, how strong your belief system is. You can get more information on the second video that I did on the basics. Most importantly, going through tough times is to be an encouragement to the next person. So going through life, you may be at the trough, you may be at the bottom, you may be at your bottom at this time, but then someone is at his or her peak. There may be a time that you will overcome that and you will rise to the peak, but then this person at the peak most likely will also be falling. But since you've already been there, your job or your responsibility is to encourage that person that it's going to be fine. And that's what I'm doing today. It's going to be fine. You'll be able to overcome the odds. I believe in that. So I would like to end by saying that as seasons come and go, the most important thing for you to know that you cannot, you should not make any permanent decision on a temporary problem. Seasons are temporary. As they come and go, in case you're caught up in your bottom, do not make any permanent decision on a temporary problem. I'm not sure who to give credit to. I've heard it being said by several speakers, but I'll say it in my video that never make a permanent decision on a temporary problem. If it's a temporary situation, you definitely know that it's not going to last forever. So do not make any permanent decision on that temporary problem. Is it a bad grades you got in school? It's just temporary. You're going through a heartbreak? It's just temporary. Things will get better. The right person for you is on the way. Do not end your life. Your life is more precious than you think it is. If you need help, I have several links in the description box down below. When you go to my information page, you'll find my email. If you want to communicate with me, you can go ahead and send me an email and we can talk. My goal is to make sure I find help for you if you need it. But don't end your life. You're more precious than you think you are. In my tough times, I put my trust in the Creator, God, and I've not been disappointed. So the choice is yours. I'll see you in my next video. Shalom.